What's up, you guys? It's Jeffrey Benson right here. I'm super excited to bring you a brand new interview episode. So you guys must have been hearing about forex trading, and this is one of the most trending business in town. How people are making millions of dollars off of this industry. So today I'm going to be interviewing one of the most successful forex traders that we've got, and also the recommendations that he's giving for you to get started as a newbie. So I'm going to be asking him how much he has made, most amount he has made, and also how you too can get started, the advice that he has for you. I'm sure the advice is definitely going to ask for you has to do with learning from a mentor. So I'm a mentor. I also train on how to trade forex. So you can use this link right now in your screen to sign up for free and start learning forex for free in our website. All right. And if you also want to upgrade and be a part of our mentorship, it's also available for you. All right. So without further ado, let's head straight to the business of today.
Let's get this set up. I'll see you guys on the sit down table. Let's go.
This video is sponsored by Infinox. Infinox is a regulated broker. That's why I and many other profitable forex traders all over the world trade with Infinox. Here are 3 easy steps you can start using to trade with Infinox. Register with the link in the description box, fund the account, and start trading right now. How's it going?
I'm good, bro. You know, I was about to do an introduction like those my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can still do that here.
Welcome back to Jeffrey Benson's YouTube channel. It's JB in the building. Anyways, my name is Dapo Willis. For those of you guys who do not know, I'm a forex trader. I've been doing this for well over 11 years now.
Amazing.
Obviously, I have, I think, one of the biggest channels aside from Jeffrey's channel on YouTube when it comes to forex trading. So yeah, I'm here to answer your questions, and it's a pleasure to be able to be sat here with one of the legends in the forex industry.
Nice to meet you, man.
Jeffrey, thank you for swinging by my yard.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. Obviously, Jeffrey's going to be asking me some questions. So I'm at your disposal. Over to you.
Amazing. So thank you for giving us that super ride.
Anytime.
And getting you was quite really not so hard, but it was enjoyable for some other people trying to make things really difficult. You understand? So yeah, so thank you for that. I give it up to you for that. So the first question I want to ask you, how did you start trading? How did the idea of trading come? Where did you first hear about trading? And how did you embrace it?
So, I mean, for most people, they'll tell you stuff like, I don't know, like they always have this fancy story. Mine wasn't that fancy. I was literally watching a movie, you know?
Okay.
I was watching a movie, this movie called Wall Street Money Never Sleeps, yeah? I was watching a movie and I saw the guy in the movie. He had a nice apartment in New York. His boss had just given him like a $1.4 million bonus check. You know, the guy was chilling. I'm like, so I watched the movie. I'm like, what does this guy do? And I found out that the guy was a stockbroker. And that was what actually led. When I actually came into the game, I actually didn't want to trade. I didn't know anything about forex.
Okay.
So it was stockbroking, and when I wanted to stop trading, I wanted to trade the stock market. But back then in Nigeria, so we're looking as far back as 2011, they were not opening stockbroking accounts for Nigerians.
But then you were in Nigeria.
Well, then I was in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So I just finished high school. So, you know, I was like, oh, I really want to get into this game. And then one guy told me about forex.
Yeah.
I stumbled on one guy like, why are you stressing yourself about trading the stock market when there's forex? It's low barrier to entry. Blah, blah, blah. Send me a link. And you know, forex brokers, they don't waste time. By the way, guys, if you notice our broker of preference, Jeffrey's link is going to be down below.
Exactly.
Shout out to Michael and all the guys from Infinox.
Yeah.
But you know, brokers, they don't waste time. Once you fill the first form, your account is open. And that's exactly how I got into forex trading. That was how I've heard about trading, and that's exactly how I started playing around with the game.
Wow, amazing. So like, how was the transition like from, you know, every forex trader always got stories to tell, playing off accounts, you know, this and that. How's the transition like from your starting point to where you started getting it now? At this stage, you can confidently say, okay, I can turn my $100 to $150 in so number of times. So when was that stage and how was it like?
So I think I have to break this question down into two. So first one, the first blown account. You see that first blown account?
Yeah.
The most gut-wrenching thing.
Oh my God.
Because when you come into the game, like you think, you know, you can just stay in your room and make all this money.
Correct.
But unfortunately, that is not the case. And thank goodness to channels like your own that are actually preaching the truth. You know, it's not as straightforward as that. But
Yeah,
anyways,
it's not.
my grandfather had left me about maybe 360,000 naira before he passed away. It was in shares. You know, Zenith Bank share, all those.
That's about $1,000.
Then that was that was $2,000 then.
2,000.
That was 150.
150.
Until Buhari came in.
Wow, that's a lot of money then.
That was $2,000.
Wow.
But guess what now? Obviously, I changed money. I converted the money from shares to naira, changed it to dollars. Then I had one laptop that was dying. I revived the laptop.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need a laptop to trade, right?
Correct.
So obviously, I revived the laptop and I had like 1.5 left, and I deposited the 1.5 into my trading account, and then I was using an indicator-based strategy. I blew half of the money, and then I now switched to the NFP strategy. Gone, you know. So that, you know, I felt like I let my grandfather down. You can imagine, like, this meant so much to me. I let my grandfather down. I was down with money. It was a very depressing point. However, we're all here today.
Yeah.
We're living the life, the Forex dream. So just because I've blown an account, I mean, you can see, you know, how things have panned out for me. So that was the very first blown account. Now, what was the transition point? I think it was when I discovered how to use a tool called Fibonacci.
Wow.
I think Fibonacci was the game changer for
Fib
me.
retracement.
Yeah.
And you still use that till today?
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Fib retracements will never fail you as long as the market is trending. The market always pulls back into, I now named it after myself, the Willis zone. You probably heard.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So between the 50 and the 61.8.
Oh, okay.
That Fib retracement zone always works, right? So every time the market pulled back, it always bounced up. So that was when finally I started to see some consistency.
How long is this? Like, how long did it take you to be consistent?
Like 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Wow.
Yeah,
That-
3.5 years.
Someone tell you. So I get a lot of questions, Jeff. What if I come into forex trading in 2 weeks? Can I get this whole thing? I'm like, 2 weeks? Like, this thing took me years.
It's not possible. It's not possible in 3 weeks.
It's not.
Except you have a very, very, very good educational platform that you can
Correct.
learn from. Yes, that is as comprehensive as possible. Because let me tell you the phases of the average forex trader. So you come in with the excitement.
Correct.
So that excitement phase lasts about 3 months.
And funny thing, you always make money while starting on your demo.
Oh yeah.
So that will woo you to fund your personal account and then.
So even that my initial 1.5 deposit, I took it to like 5K or something.
Wow.
But you know, you don't understand.
What do we draw? The grid.
You're trading on like 1 minute time frame. You're just in and out. Like you're like, oh, this is going up by this thing coming down. No strategy whatsoever. And that's, I mean, they call it beginners.
Yeah.
Right? So when you come into, so the first 3 months is the excitement stage. And then after that, once you're done with the excitement, after you blow the first account, then you start looking for, you know, education and knowledge and stuff like that. So, you know, it takes a while. It does take a while. The reason why it took me longer and it probably took you roughly about the same time is because, I mean, at the time we didn't have channels like the ones
Nothing
we
like
have
that,
now.
yeah.
So all these seminars were being hosted by brokers. And brokers don't really care about if you're educated or not. They just want you to sign up, obviously, apart from
Deposit, yeah.
which Jeffrey's link is down below.
Yeah,
Sure,
again.
click the link down below.
Better click the link.
No, but it's serious, like, because Infinite, the reason why we decided to partner with Infinite is because, you know, we saw that they were actually embracing education. The only way Forex can move forward right now is education, because everybody is tired, you know, of losing money. So anyways, there were no channels like that, you know, the ones that we see here. So we had to rely on baby pips, we had to rely on forums, Forex factory forums, baby pip forums, indicator based forums, people's just posting. Guys, I'm telling you, on my old computer, people think I'm lying when I say this. I had a computer like this, it was very old. I had a file called indicators. I had 760 indicators. If you guys want them, I'll give them to you guys for free. I had 235 strategies. 235 strategies. I tried every single one of them. So you go from the excitement stage to the blown account, and then you now start looking for stuff. So this whole thing takes time. Hence why it took me almost 3 years, about 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So this is why I say it takes this long. However, if you have a very good mentor, like you have Jeffrey here, you have myself, that is able to compress your learning curve, you understand? Because if you listen to my YouTube channel, you know, I don't beat around the bush. I tell you, this might be obtainable in the books, but it doesn't work
in reality
because I have tried it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So except you have a mentor that has been there, done that, got a t-shirt, you know, that's the only way you can compress it into short. It's something that you need to. It's just like our forefathers, or there's those our parents used to say that what an elder will see sitting down, a child can see standing on top of the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
This is what Forex. So except you can get a mentor or an educational platform that can help you condense it, ladies and gentlemen, it will take you a very long time.
True. Yeah. Amazing. I'm sure you guys are getting a crash course of how not to start Forex and how to start it the right way. Okay, so here's another question I want to ask, because people who are really, really concerned. But for interview's sake, I would love to know, like, how much is the biggest amount you think you've traded ever since you've been a Forex trader this 11-year journey?
The highest amount?
The highest.
The capital size?
Capital, yes.
Oh,
Asset
yeah.
under management, AUM.
Oh yeah, $50 million straight away.
Straight away.
Yeah. So I was in Qatar, Doha, in last week in October, November, and obviously I went there for a meeting, and they actually offered me $500 million.
Wow.
But at the time I was like, I know I'm good,
Yeah.
but please don't give me problems.
You don't want to take this too much.
What kind of problem that money can give you? Your father, mother,
No one can rescue.
whole village and community cannot help you solve the problem. They're like, you relax. I actually said, you know, I can do 15.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I can do 15.
I think I watched a video you talk about something like that.
I just come back from Doha, like it was huge. You get those guys have money, you know. So it was 15. I said, like, that's gonna do 15. I like, all right. So I signed the contract for 50 mil, and I actually just finished trading for the year, up about 64%. So I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly back to Qatar once I get back to Dubai now. Sign
Wow.
release the funds, and we should obviously profit sharing from like 50-50. So 50
Decent.
million.
That's a lot.
No,
and 64% of that, do the math, guys.
Do the math.
Because that's mind blowing.
50% of 50 mil, that's 25M. Split 25M into half, so you're looking at least $20 million.
That's a lot, man. Congratulations on that.
That's a lot, man. Yeah, I'm even thinking of retiring. Like, it was Michael from Infamous was like, don't go anywhere, you crazy. I was like, guys, I'm good though, like this FX game, like I've bought now, I'll be here.
Like on a retail stage, that's a lot of money, trust me.
Even I know that's crazy. Before I used to do $500,000, $1 million, 1.2, 3 million, 5 million, but that was huge.
Wow.
And honestly, I consider myself very fortunate because I think we took the funding when the market was cooperating. Earlier on last year, the market was just trash, really and truly.
Yeah.
We were making money, but it was a lot more difficult because it's difficult when to trade the market when it's ranging.
That's true.
It's difficult because the market isn't committing to a particular direction.
Goes up, come down.
Exactly, but if it's GBP USD, if the dollar index, everything really depends on the dollar index. If the dollar index is like, oh, it's time to go, best believe, everybody, oh yeah, pack your load, you see the movement, gold moving, all this nonsense that gold is confused like this, or you will see
those.
everything will just be happening, all your strategies just, so everything really is a function of the dollar index and when the market really is.
Okay, before we dive in right into the chart, talking about how the charts really work, I want us to have a brief introduction about how to secure an investment, because 50 million USD, that's no joke. So how can one actually secure such? I just want to just give us, how do you think one can actually secure that? Because I'm sure most people are really interested in that. Even I too, I'm also very interested in that.
Yeah. The truth is, investors are the easiest things to find on earth. Why? Because people have money and they're just lazy. They want to make quick money. Everybody wants to put money somewhere.
Correct.
And the money made for them, come back for them, right? And they're looking for people like myself and Jeffrey and yourself if you're a good trader. So the question isn't how do you find an investor. The question is, are you a good Forex trader?
Correct.
That's it. Once you're confident in yourself that you can trade, the investors will come flocking. Well, one of the strategies that I use to obviously poach investors is, obviously I have a YouTube channel, so by default, people come flocking in. But just put the word out there. These are my returns. And I want to advise you guys, since we're talking about investors, don't overpromise. I always underpromise, okay? Like you guys just heard, obviously I secured $15 million. Do you know how much I promised them? I promised them 18% for the year.
Wow.
18%. And they're like, that's high. You see, investors that have a lot of money,
they don't look for get rich quick thing.
No, they know. If you're talking to someone that has $1 million and you tell him, I can give you 50% in 1 month or 50% in 2 or 3 months, he's not going to give you the money. So if you want to be talking to sophisticated investors, but before you can get to the stage of sophisticated investors, you're going to be talking to the small time guy, the $10,000. Trust me, see, people are like, you can be talking to somebody like, guy, let's buy this or let's do this. You're like, I don't really have money. But the moment you tell them that, look, I'm trading, I can make, you see $10,000 will come out
straight up.
nowhere. Like, oh, just give me, say, I have before you, this guy, you don't even have a car. What do you see? If you see the people that have money, you'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised. So, people around you have the money. All you need to focus on is yourself. You need to ensure that your trading is somewhat consistent. And just calm down. 30% a year is even fine. And that's just 3 winning trades.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 to 1 or 3 to 1.
Very fantastic.
Guys,
30% is a low.
We done 67, but it's about around 68%. That was just 7 winning trades for us.
And one of the reasons why investors want to give you
trade.
that money, because even if they put that in a bank, they can't get that return.
Yes, the banks are giving, and what we see, showing this video in Nigeria. Banks, not even banks, the highest performing financial benchmark in the country is Treasury bills.
Treasury, yeah.
And that's 9%.
9%. Annually.
So think about it, like you're outperforming, and in the US, banks, in the UK, banks are giving 0.6% interest. 0.6%.
And they're happy with
Real
that.
estate gives you 3%. And here I am saying 18%. They're like, are you 18?
For real?
I literally had to, that was too high for them. So that's why I'm advising you guys, don't know, because so that you're calm. So that you can set the trades and allow the market to work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't worry, just do 40% a year. Anybody who is not ready to be patient and is not okay, any investor that doesn't want you or that's not comfortable or wants you to do more than 40%, flee.
Exactly.
Leave them alone.
Now, this is to you guys that always promise 50% monthly. Start paying your investor 50%. I hear exactly run into trouble and message me, Jeff, can you help me out of this? I said, no way, I can't help you out of this thing because this is a lot of problem with the agreement in the first place. How would you be promising 50%, 100%, 30% monthly? Like, where would you find a way to have a balance, relax, to want to trade, to want that would be a lot of too much pressure, psychological problems and all of that. So you guys heard him and don't promise too much, okay?
No, the big boys don't return that.
Exactly.
Even the investment banks, like we're talking 7% a year, and 7% a year investors, they will jump.
They will jump at you, the real investors.
Do this challenge, do 10% a month. I literally put all my students on it, all the Forex mastery students, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's by the way. 10% a month challenge.
That's nice.
That's fine. If you can do 10% a month for 6 months, you're ready for an investor.
That's good. I do 7 to 10. That's why I tell them to my mentorship. I tell them 7 to 10%. It's just
that's
the same.
fine. So this way you're not stressed. All you need is one winning trade a month, and you close your computer and go spend time with your family.
Done.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done because the market on money.
Exactly the way it pushes you.
And
most importantly, when you make money.
Come and trade.
And most importantly, when you're making money.
Yeah,
you
want to keep
let's
going.
the next.
You have to hack the market mentally. It's a mental game. So as long as you can hack the market mentally, a lot of the issues people face is not even their technical analysis.
Yeah.
It's more of the mindset. People underestimate mindset. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. What would be the advice that you're going to give someone who is about starting? So you have seen your success story, you have seen our success story, and he doesn't just know where to start. What's the first thing you want to tell the person right now?
So this is what I always advise people that are kicking off. Baby Pips is a fantastic resource for you to get the preliminary information, right? The reason I don't really like advising new people is because they don't really listen.
That's true. But anyway, let's give them some advice.
Let's give them some advice. Okay, cool. So Baby Pips is a fantastic way to start. Open that demo account as quickly as possible. Fund that account as quickly as possible with $100. Get a feel of the market, because until you lose that first $100 deposit, your mind will never really fully open up to education. This is just the truth. So if you want to cut that learning curve as quickly as possible, finish Baby Pips as quickly as you can, open the demo account, don't stay on it for too long, stay on it for maybe about 3-4 weeks, deposit that $100
Real
as
money,
quickly as possible.
Using the link in the description box.
Click the link down below, Infinite's fantastic broker deals. Deposit your first $100, guys, play with it. All the strategies you're learning and open your mind to everything, play with it, so that as time goes on, maybe by the third, fourth month, now I'm advising myself if I was back
starting
then. Do you get what I mean? So that by the third, fourth month, you would have already started to consolidate on the strategy and the style that suits you. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Because a lot of people, it takes them a longer time because they don't cast their net wide. They don't. So you want to do everything as quickly as possible. It's better. You fail quickly. Fail now. Fail quickly so you can get up and move.
Correct.
I know nobody really. It's something that people like to hear. I don't really care. I'm rich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really care. Do you know what I mean?
I'm rich. Hear that?
Do you get what I mean? Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? I've gone on the days when I'm trying to sugarcoat it so that people can come into Forex.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really, do you know what I mean? So, it's better hear the truth from me.
Have you said that a lot? You said, now I'm rich. I don't have to start telling you, convincing you, oh, you have to do this. I mean, my guys, they say that a lot. So you guys don't think, okay, they're living off of the courses that they're selling or stuff like that. People say that I don't want to use the S word right now because people do that crazy thing a lot because these guys are crazily rich. Like, you need to see where we are right now. You need to see what they've got. You need to see what he's wearing. So you need to see. So even your courses that you're paying or buying, you can't even afford 1% of whatsoever they are doing. Okay, so that's that on that. So let me just take you far.
No, let me finish.
Okay, you're gonna finish. Okay, go ahead, please.
So my point is, fail as quickly as possible. Blow that $100 as quickly as possible. I'm not saying you're going to blow it up. I'm just saying you grow it to a particular point and then you still lose money from it. But what actually teaches you is not your winners, it's actually the losses.
The losses.
So you can flip the account as much as you want, but those losses will actually teach you the lessons that you need to do. So when they start coming, embrace them, take notes down, take screenshots of your losses. Your winners don't mean anything. Yes, they make you money. Yes, they afford you a good lifestyle. Right. But those losses are what is going to, because a lot of time when I'm trading, I tell people, I know this setup, I'm not going to touch it. It looks nice, it looks juicy, but I'm not going to touch it. Why? You don't chop my money before. You know what I'm saying? This setup don't chop my money before. So I'm like, no, bro, I'm not going to touch it because I know you, fam. I know you, so this is what you give, or I know a particular setup and it has made me a lot of money in the past. So I'm like, this one will most likely work. So that's pretty much my advice to new traders. Start as quickly as possible, make that deposit, try and flip that account, lose some money, and consolidate on your strategy. Stick to one, and you're good to go.
Well, amazing. So, in addition to what he just said, Baby Peeps has it in form of written words in PDF, but while at Fire Peeps FS, we have it in form of videos. They're absolutely for free to beginners, so you can start learning from what tools you need and what is Forex to candlesticks. Everything is all available at firepeepsfs.com. The link in your screen. And also, do well to follow Dapo Willis on his Instagram and on YouTube too, so you can see the links right here. Go follow him up because he gives some crazy advice that you want to real life and life-changing advices that you would really love to.
I got you guys. FX. I got FX in my pocket.
Okay, so like right now, what are your goals right now in Forex related? What are your goals?
Okay, that's I haven't really thought about that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah. When obviously we signed $50 million in November, which we really started trading in January, I was looking at my retirement. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm 28 now. I've been doing this since I was 17.
Wow. I mean, yeah. That's a long time.
Right after secondary school, right after high school. So, I mean, if anything, I suppose get gray hair. You know what I mean? So
that's 11 good years.
Yeah. So I've seen all the market cycles. I've been here from the Swiss National Bank tapering, the market manipulation days, quantitative easing, Euro USD almost hitting parity. I was trading on the day of Brexit. I've been around for a long time. So I just thought to myself, maybe it was time for me to retire. But guys, you can never really leave this game. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very sweet. Apart from the money, I just love the exercises that come with
it. It's challenge. So what are my plans for the game? I mean, just secured $50 million. I'm gonna head back to Qatar and see if we can go for something bigger. Maybe I might just become a billionaire from Forex trading. You know what I mean?
That'd be nice thing.
Yeah, so I'm like, let's go for maybe half a bill or maybe $8 billion. Let's see what's happening. This is my MacBook. I don't really need much to make it, to be a billionaire. That's the power of Forex trading. So You just sit at the comfort of your home, you grab your computer, and you're pretty much
Start printing cash.
Yeah, so I consider the forex market my ATM machine. Let me tell you a little story. So there was one time I left forex at the game because I was like, everybody around me was just complaining like they're not really making that much money, but I was making money.
Yeah.
So I allowed them to get to my head. I was like, maybe I should leave this thing, but I was like, I'm good at this. So I left.
Okay.
So I took my money to go and invest in other businesses. I know when you do something for the first time,
it's always crash.
Yeah. I lose all my money, but guess what? Because of this fact that I had this skill, the moment I came back, I had no money. That luckily for me, I just logged into my broker account, not my MT4. You know how you've been away for trading so long that your MT4 password doesn't even work?
It doesn't work, forgotten.
Yeah, you can't even remember. Like it's just like I'm trying to. Luckily for me, I wanted to try and deposit maybe like $500. So I went back to my broker account, logged in, and then I just went in there, and then I saw, I think it was maybe 1-2. I had withdrawn all my money.
Like $1,200 US.
Yeah, no, $1,200. You get me? That was literally what saved, that $1,200 literally was saved my life. I'm not even going to lie to you. And because of the fact that I had the skill set. So my point is, the market is an ATM machine to those who are skilled. So just focus on getting skilled. This guy is a fantastic mentor. He will help you out. Focus on getting skilled, and you're pretty much good to go. At any time you open your computer, you can always go in there and extract money only for the skill. So get the skill set right. The investors will come. The riches will come. The money will come. The girls always come.
That's a fact. So you can get that right here. Okay. So is there any other way you think one can? I know you've got a course, you've got your academy that you're working on. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, why not? I mean, at the moment, right now, people are like, why are you always talking about it? I'm like, because I feel like my body of work is 11 years worth of experience. 11 years worth of experience. So the name of the course is called the Forex Mastery Program. I don't know if Jeffrey will allow us to put a link around.
No problem, I will.
Yeah, Willis University. So what I did there was, like I said, I made it whilst I was struggling with trading at the beginning of my career. I made a vow to God. I said, God, because I was begging people, I could go on Instagram. Then Instagram was only on iPad. Then we were using BlackBerry. Do you know what I mean? Instagram was only on the iPad. Do you know what I mean? Instagram, probably total users in the world, maybe only 5 million Instagram
users.
As a 10. Do you get what I mean? I used to beg people, please show me, help me. Nobody will really want to help me. And I made a vow, I knelt down on my knees. I said, God, if you help me crack this game, once I get the hang of it, I will try and help people as much as possible. The program was free before, but my team was like, so are you crazy?
There's no way you can put this on free.
Put this for free, so we had to put a price tag of $99 so that at least we can know that yes, my content isn't going to waste. Although they want to increase it now to I think $200, but I mean at $100 is a giveaway for 11 years worth of experience. It tells you what to do and most importantly what not to do and how to make a lot of money. So that's
amazing. So that's really nice thing. So you guys can use the link and also sign up to his course. And trust me, he's a guy that I've listened to a couple of his YouTube videos and I've found a lot of very important things and very nice lessons from there. So
you love my videos?
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Coming from another top forex, that's huge.
It's really nice. It's really nice. So just imagine what a paid content would be like. 11 years work. And paid content would be like, just imagine. Okay, so that's it. And the last thing I want you guys to know is, you heard him. He said that one thing about success that I always know is it's contagious. If you start working with people that are successful, in no time you two will be the next successful person in that, that pack of people, all right? So one thing you should start doing, I'm sure he actually communicated what most of you are actually doing on Instagram. I see a lot of you guys messaging me, Jeff, can you help me do this? The thing is, I can't help everyone. Replying to people, thousands, it's not right. I can even show you a lot of messages on Instagram, Telegram, on WhatsApp, on YouTube, and people, it's unfortunate people are even taking advantage of it, scammers, and please do not send money to anyone claiming to be me. That's another thing. Because I would not ask you for money. I mean, I don't need your money. Okay, so you might also be in his shoes, but he said when he has decided to, okay, I'm going to really learn this thing. After I learn this thing, I'm also going to be teaching it out for free. That's another one lesson. When you become consistent at what you're doing in Forex, Don't forget the promise you made to yourself. How to teach? You say you're going to teach people and always keep to it. So we are the people that kept to it. Same thing I also said to myself. I was going to keep to it. I kept to it. I have free content. You also have free content, which is also good now, right? A lot. So just pick up that camera, start recording, and start showing people, start teaching people what you want them to learn right now. Okay? So that's my challenge to you. And also, always have the vibe that as you're messaging people who are at the top right there, also know that there are also thousands of other people messaging them. Don't think that it's pride that they're not replying you now. It doesn't work that way because
this is why the free content is out there. If you're really serious, get the paid one.
Paid one.
It's a lot of work we put into this.
A lot of work.
One guy messaged me yesterday, like, so you're not going to reply me?
Yeah.
I literally lost it. I'm not a rude person, I'm a very nice guy. But like, don't feel entitled to. It's a lot of, you get doing things. People. Well, nobody helped me. Do you get what I mean? So we are actually helping you guys. So I want you guys to obviously take this very seriously, like consume the content, the free one. And if there's a price tag to any of the information, you have to go ahead and pay it, because look at, you were not there when we were crying, you were not there when we were sad, do you know what I mean? You were not there when we were blowing accounts. So we've come a long way. So the least you can do if you want to have access to the best information, I mean, you guys go to university, it's not free. You know what I mean? So, and literally we're making this as affordable as possible. So, you know, go ahead and do the needful. So that's my honest advice.
So that's it. And just to let you guys know too, the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to get acquainted with your mentor. Make sure you like the person's personality and you want to do exactly word for word of what the person's living is, where you are currently eyeing. Okay, so get a course. Okay, and then start studying everything as he
consume.
Exactly, start studying everything. So that's
also don't try as much as possible not to jump from mentor to mentor.
Exactly, stick to one.
Yeah, the strategies are different. Don't say, oh, because this particular mentor is not, his performance isn't so great at the time, you jump
switch into this.
Because I tell you what, the market moves in cycles.
Correct.
The trending markets and the market only trends 40% of the time. The remaining 60% of the time, the market is ranging. There are traders who their specialty is trading the markets. There's traders who love to trade the ranging game, which I don't really advise, but I don't really. Do you get what I mean? However, so you might be able to be studying a guy whose strategy is trending and then the market is ranging, and then the guy tells you, I'm not really trading at the moment. Yeah. Well, because you don't want to listen, you go and trade, use his strategy to trade the ranging game. Obviously, you're going to lose money. And then when you lose money, you'll be like, oh, this thing not working, and then you jump to the next. So this is exactly how you
repeating circle.
And it doesn't get you anywhere. If you have one mentor, you like the way they trade, stick to it and adopt it, okay? Exactly. Don't jump around in circles. But you know what, people, they never really listen until they blow the account. So I'm going to wait for you to blow that account. Then if you watch this video again, then you do what I say. I guarantee you will do what I say. Yeah, so
amazing. So thank you guys. Do you have last word you want to tell them? Last word you want to tell the people?
Okay, my last remark to you guys is, first of all, you guys know me, I'm Dapo Willis, and I love you guys very much. I wish everybody could be as successful as I am. However, that's not possible. The market is only going to reward people who are determined, people who have the grit, people who are willing to stay disciplined. This game is not for gamblers. You see, there's a very thin line between trading and gambling, and that's risk management and the right education. The market and the casino are cousins, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. The difference is, when it comes to the market, if you're properly educated, the odds are in your favor. I'll take that again. With the market and the casino, they're cousins. But the difference is, in the market, you have the ability to be educated. And once you're educated, the odds are in your favor. I'm right 9 out of 10 times. When you eventually get to watch my YouTube channel, like I put all my trades are very transparent on my YouTube channel. You guys see everything 9 out of 10 times. Now, the reason I'm able to do that is because I'm highly skilled, I'm highly educated. So everything all boils down to getting your education right. You have to have your onions. You have to know your onions. You have to know exactly what you're doing. And trust me, guys, once you're able to conquer the game, the investors will start coming. So that's pretty much the roadmap. Come into the game, stumble a little bit, focus on getting educated. Making money should not be your primary focus when you come into the game. If that's your primary focus, you will gamble. Straight away, you gamble the money away. We all know what happens to gamblers. Coming and your primary focus is, yes, you will make money, make enough money to sustain yourself, but see that education, keep documenting. You're a student of the game. You never stop learning. Don't give up on learning. Even I, when the market presents with some new opportunities, I still document my trade. I have my journal, a very small book. I still document my trades. Do you know something I do? When I get into a trade, I might feel like there's a particular left shoulder that might hold the market when it's coming back down to the right.
Yeah.
I'll write it down as a concern, and I'll write a contingency plan for if that happens. Now, what that helps me do is, if it does happen, I don't react based on impulse and fear and close the trade, because I've already anticipated it. I've written down what I'm supposed to do. Then this way you have to be systematic. You have to act like a robot. It's easier said than done, but these are the things
I'll actually get to that consistency.
You know what I mean? These little things, journaling your trade. I'm not saying write out the whole journal when 1 point, just 5 bullet points. Key things, do you get what I mean? And you're pretty much good to go, and try and stay true to yourself. So I mean, I don't know what else. I can go on and on about food, but I just want to keep it. I don't really like making videos too long. So
amazing.
Yeah.
So what he's trying to say, which I always advise you guys here, you don't think while on the trade, you think before you get in on that trade. You plan and you write things out and all of that. So make sure you guys
5 points doesn't need to be. When people hate to journal, I hate to write. But I want this money on the table.
You have to
just 5 bullet points. Do you get what I
it.
mean? Just stay disciplined. So I mean that's
so thank you guys. That's it on today's interview. Thank you for coming on the show.
Anytime, brother.
Thank you.
This is JB. Henceforth, this is JB. This is JB. Jeffrey Benson. You know, we can't really say that. Jeffrey Benson. Drop a comment down below. It's Jeffrey F. Benson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my time, Dapo Willis.
Yes.
You know what it is. I'll catch you maybe on this channel. Okay, I'm going to have him on my channel next time I'm in Nigeria. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Yeah, amazing. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Yeah.